After it was revealed that Blackbeard is the son of Rocks, I finally understood why. In the eyes of the Gorosei and Emu, Buggy is considered such a terrifying existence. Looking around, all the emperors in the final circle come from noble families. Shanks carries the blood of a celestial dragon. His father, Saint Garling, is the god of scientific defense, and his brother, Shamrock, is the captain of the god's knights. Luffy comes from the Monkey D family. His grandfather is the legendary Navy hero, Garp, and his father is the leader of the Revolutionary Army. In the latest manga issue, Oda revealed Blackbeard's lineage. His father is none other than the renowned World King, Rocks. Looking at this, only Buggy comes from humble beginnings and is also an orphan, which, by comparison, makes his strength seem even greater. The more impressive the other big shots' backgrounds, the more admirable Buggy becomes. He went from a small pirate with a bounty of only 15 million to a highly renowned member of the Seven Warlords. Later, he led the world's greatest swordsman and the Desert Crocodile to become one of the emperors, competing for the One Piece against a group of officials and rich kids' descendants. In just 2 years, Buggy underwent 3 transformations. While Luffy and Blackbeard both benefit from superior lineage, Buggy came from nothing. The starting lines of the 3 are vastly different, yet they all became the most threatening existences. This is why I say, in the eyes of the Gorosei and Emu, Buggy is simply an unfathomable monster. Some One Piece fans say Buggy just lucked into becoming one of the emperors, but no one's success happens overnight, and how many notice the effort behind Buggy's rise? If you can't compete with others' family backgrounds, you have to compete with yourself. Back in the days of the Roger Pirates, he endured humiliation for years. The captain and vice captain both valued red-haired Shanks, even giving him the straw hat, but they had no expectations for Buggy. However, everyone underestimated Buggy, yet Buggy proved them all wrong. Buggy's ability to recruit over half of the pirates in Impel Down to follow him demonstrates his high intelligence and leadership skills. Buggy challenging the strongest man, Whitebeard, and not fearing Hawkeye's threats shows he has plenty of guts. Daring to compete with other Admiral-level and Emperor-level powerhouses for the Pirate King's throne proves he has significant ambition. So being born into a humble background is not a disgrace, but being adaptable is the mark of a great man. Just the fact that Buggy stared down Teach for 3 days and nights without sleep, and then kicked out his front tooth, causing Teach pain for 20 years, further proves that Buggy is not as weak as he appears. Rocks' bounty indeed exceeds 6 billion. With 4 major buffs, each buff is worth 1.5 billion. Let's not digress. Just take the act of killing an admiral. That alone is enough to double his bounty. After Rocks officially appeared, many One Piece fans have been guessing how high his bounty actually is. Currently, the pirate with the highest bounty is Roger, whose bounty was 5.5648 billion. Why do we think Rocks' bounty is higher than Roger's? There are 4 main reasons. Firstly, Rocks was the man defeated by Garp and Roger together. Although the battle at God's Valley 38 years ago was erased, one thing is certain. Due to Rocks' overwhelming power, even the Navy combined with God's Knights could not defeat him. Out of necessity, Garp chose to cooperate with Roger, and the two together defeated Rocks. This means neither Garp nor Roger could defeat Rocks alone. For a super pirate with such extraordinary power, a 1.5 billion bounty seems not too high. Secondly, Rocks killed an admiral. First, we need to understand the position of an admiral. Navy admirals are considered the highest combat power of the world government. They have the right to initiate a buster call at any time. Considering the overall strength of the current admirals, even if they can't beat the 4 emperors alone, their power is still above that of average emperor subordinates. A bounty for an emperor's subordinate can easily exceed 1 billion. Obviously, under the same level of power, an admiral's bounty would not be less than 1 billion. Moreover, killing an admiral is a serious crime. To set an example and deter pirates, the world government would definitely double the bounty. Giving at least another 1.5 billion is definitely no problem. The third point is the evaluation given by Kaido the Beast. Before the Great Battle on Onigashima, Kaido was defeated by Luffy, and Kaido affirmed Luffy's strength is slowly approaching the top 5. This so-called top 5 are the 5 super pirates recognized by Kaido as having peak strength. Kaido's strength goes without saying. Even being defeated by Luffy, he is still a super strong character in the hearts of many One Piece fans. Since Rocks is one of Kaido's recognized top 5, this shows that Rock's power is exceptionally strong. Otherwise, Kaido would not give such a high evaluation. No matter how you look at it, this high evaluation, as one of the top 5, is worth at least 1.5 billion. The last point is that Loki truly admires Rocks. Loki, 26 years ago, already had a bounty of 2.6 billion. As the plot progresses, we find that Loki in his childhood was even stronger than Big Mom in her childhood. And Loki also has Conqueror's Haki. He even learned the advanced use of Conqueror's Haki coding. Although defeated by Shanks in the past, Loki's heart still does not accept Shanks. Since Rocks could make Loki swear to follow him, his formidable strength is beyond doubt. On this point alone, adding another 1.5 billion to the bounty seems reasonable. Considering all these, Rocks' bounty easily exceeds 6 billion.